Most of the engines were in the sheds.
Aren't you excited that it's winter?
No, not really. Because now we have twice as many jobs. And plus, most of the engines are being wimps and hiding inside their sheds, while us on Sodor have to do all their work for them. Like clearing the lines, clearing snow, delivering presents before Christmas. I know, but isn't that exciting? It's almost Christmas. What I want for Christmas is for people to understand how good the Great Western Railway is. Don't even remind me. Whatever about your opinion, Duck. My opinion is, I don't like this time of year, because most of the time of the year, engines are hiding inside their sheds, just like I said. And we have to do all their jobs, especially clearing the lines and delivering presents. With that, James puffed away, grumpy as ever. What does James know? Nothing, I'll tell you that. Christmas is a fun time of the year. Now, I'm going to help children in need that need presents. After a moment, Sir Topham had called a meeting at Tidmouth Sheds. Sure, you all are wondering why I called you all here. It's because we have a problem with the amount of engines that are doing work. Most of the engines on this railway, like over half of this railway, are in the sheds. 'Cause I actually don't even know. But I called you here because I have to assign some important jobs for you all. And because of most of the engines, well, half of the railway is in the sheds, I need you engines to work as hard as you ever had. From today till Christmas Eve. Wait a minute, where's Rebecca? She's in her sheds. See, this is what I meant. Sir, what about our Christmas tree? Christmas tree? What Christmas tree? Oh, yeah, that Christmas tree I promised to be at Knapford. I actually don't know. We'd have to get the work done. Then we can worry about the Christmas tree.
But that'll take forever.
Like I said, Thomas, once we're done with the jobs, which will probably be around Christmas Eve, then we can worry about the Christmas tree. But of course, Thomas was stubborn and didn't care what Tom had to say. He was more worried about the Christmas tree rather than the gifts for the kids on Christmas. It was hard for the engines to pull the mail train, especially. They had the triple-double head the mail. Two engines in front, one at the back. But with James and Percy not pulling the remains of the scrapyard, Gordon had to do a long express on top of it. Whoa. The indignity. Meanwhile, Thomas was at the docks getting his cars ready.
It's not fair. I should get to put up the Christmas tree.
That's the way things have to be. There's not as much engines for you to go galloping and get the express or tree or whatever you're talking about and take 15 minutes. It wouldn't even take that long if you had accidentally dropped the rocks and made the trucks fall sideways on the wrong side of the tracks. Sorry, Thomas. You'll have to go back to the sheds and wait till tomorrow to get a brand new trucks with brand new rocks. And that'd have to be shipped. And that'd take 24 hours, so go back to the sheds. Then Thomas had a good idea. He was going to have Toby take his load tomorrow while he would get the Christmas tree. And no one would notice, he thought cheapfully. At night, the engines were exhausted. Ugh, I feel like I'm sick. I'm still damaged, but Sir Topham Hatt wants me to keep on pulling that same exact freight train. It's not fair. All the other engines were as miserable as Gordon. They were depressed as ever. And tomorrow they thought would be even worse. But Thomas ignored them. He was excited to get the Christmas tree, but he knew Storm Hat wouldn't allow that. So he thought of his plan. I know, he said. I want to get Toby to take it and trick him into thinking Storm Hat made him do it as a special. Yes, that's what I'll do. Tomorrow morning. Next morning, Thomas woke up bright and early. He went to go trick Toby into thinking that he had to pull Thomas's cars. That was really his. Psst, Toby. Psst.
Huh? What?
Sir Topham Hatt asked you to pull a special. It's at the Brandon Docks. Trucks full of rocks. Oh, sure, Thomas. I'll do it in 5 minutes. Yes, it worked. And Thomas puffed away, laughing. Where am I gonna find flatbeds to have to carry the tree? What is all this? Hey, Thomas. Mavis had an accident and slipped off the rails, and I'm trying to carry these cars to the other line right in front of me. Can you please help me? That flatbed right there. Can you move it? Just then, Thomas had a brilliant idea. Harvey, can I use that flatbed? No, I'm using. Thanks, bye. Now, what am I gonna use to put Mavis on? Edward was lying down in the middle of the line. He had broken a safety valve. Ugh.
Oh, Thomas, I'm glad you're here. Can you help me? No wonder you've broken down. You're so old and weak.
What was that, Thomas? Nothing. Can I use these flatbeds? I need it for, the children. Yeah, I'm going to put some toys in them and donate it to them. Oh, Thomas, I wish I could, but I'm already using these cars. I need to use them to pick up these coal for the other engines. But you can use them after, in probably a couple hours. Don't worry, Edward, it'll be a quick trip, I swear. Wait, no, Thomas, that wasn't a yes. Come back here. Dang it. If my safety valve wasn't broken, I'd run after him. Meanwhile, Toby was asleep. He didn't know Thomas was being literal. Then Sir Topham Hatt came. Toby, I've seen Thomas having a discussion with you. Where is he? He has several cars you have to pull, especially out of the little rocks. He never came to pick them up. Do you know where he went? No, sir, but I did see him in my dream. Well, since he's not around, you're the other engine who's free to take his cars. But sir, I have to pull the passengers. I'm sorry, Toby, but the other engines have already gone to work. You're the only engine who hasn't. You'll have to pull that along with Henrietta. Oh, fine. Alright, I can do this. Toby, you might break. Laughing, it's not funny. At last, Toby finally managed to start pulling the cars. But really slow. Thomas was puffing along a village for flatbeds, looking for a Christmas tree that can go right on that fridge. I guess it didn't snow in this area. I finally made it to get a new tree. Oh, hello there. What's a young tank engine like you doing around here?
I'm delivering a Christmas tree.
And put the tree on the 4 flatbeds. Thomas puffed away. Just then, Thomas did a really hard thing. Knocked off the tree and went tumbling down. The tree was ruined. It was in pieces, completely ruined.
Oh no, the Christmas
Thomas
tree!
had to go back and get a new one. This time he was extra careful with it. Toby was having problems of his own. He was struggling to pull those 2 cars of heavy rocks. He was blocking the line, causing a whole bunch of traffic. Come on, I don't have a...
Old people are slow. This is ridiculous.
We have kids. Come on, Toby, please hurry up.
Oh dear. Where is Thomas? Thomas tried pushing from behind. Thomas didn't see that the track led to an end, and the tree would fall down the hill. It was too late. The tree smashed, fell, and rolled over down the hill. Luckily, the flatbeds were okay, but the tree was mangled. Not again. And Thomas had to go back to get another tree. You better be careful with this tree. This is my last tree. I will. And this time, Thomas backed up from pushing, and his driver was watching too, just in case. Thomas and his driver didn't see the points up ahead. The Christmas tree was a runaway. Thomas went the other way. So we backed up into a pile of snow. Help! Someone! Help! Trucks and the tree ran down the hill. And no one knew where the trucks and the Christmas tree was, or where Thomas was. Everyone was worried about the snowstorm, especially Sir Topham Hatt. Where in the world is Thomas? I don't know, sir. I haven't seen him at all. Okay. Where have you last seen him? I've only seen him the day before he went missing. Me too. Don't worry, sir. Me, Edward, and Duck can go after him and look for him. Right, guys? Tucker, I don't think this is... Come on, Edward. No. It'll be fine. Come on, Edward. We have to go find Duck. And then Thomas. Right now, the rest of you stay here. I can't risk any of you getting hurt and lost in the snowstorm. That's probably what happened to Thomas. Oh, I hope they find Thomas wherever he is. I'm not worried about him.
Me neither.
To see a thing from all the intense weather. Come on, guys, he has to be around here somewhere. Here, maybe he's up there. I don't know, Tucker. It looks pretty unsafe. An avalanche could happen. Yeah, I agree with Duck. I don't think it's such a good idea. Wait, I'm not listening. Wait, you're gonna die. No, I'm not. Oh dear.
See? Perfectly fine.
The wall started to shake. Oh dear. Hurry up, Tucker. Escape while you still can. Before he could, snow hurried up and blocked the rails. Can't, it's blocked. Uh-oh. Tucker was snowed in. I warned him. Oh, Duck, you're really not helping. Did we help him? Oh, this is his problem now. Let's go find Thomas. Oh, okay. Bye, Tucker. I do hope we find Thomas soon. I hope he's okay. Why did you stop, Duck? Look down, Edward. Wow, I'm sure glad he stopped, or else we would have been ice cream. On it, Duck, let's look for him this way. Looks like we'll have to split up. I'll take this way, and you take left. Got it. Where could Thomas be? Minutes. What's that up there? What's Thomas's Christmas tree rolling down the line? Please, no! I wonder where Thomas is. Me too. Hopefully he's alright. That's it. If Duck, Edward, and Tucker won't be able to save Thomas, I will. And I will be the hero. And you will all be my slaves. Didn't you mention just 10 minutes ago that you weren't worried about him? Yeah, but I thought about it in those 10 minutes. Was it 20 minutes, actually? I don't know. Whatever. I thought in those 10 minutes, and I thought if I was the one to save Thomas, I'd get all the fame, and maybe I'll be able to pull the express. Yeah, sure, in your dreams. A mystery of where Thomas has gone. And this brilliant red engine is gonna go save him. Okay, but be safe. Tis. This brilliant red engine like me doesn't need to be safe when he's brave. Don't worry, Thomas. I'll save you. Whatever the heck that was about. Wonder if any of them will be able to save Thomas. Edward, he's probably weak and he probably rugged out. Duck, he probably went to go to the lake to go quack, quack, quack. And James, let's just face it, we all know what's gonna happen to James. He probably went to some tar tankers, but it'd be a real miracle if he ran into some fuel tankers and exploded. How could you talk so horribly when they're all in danger of their lives? They could be dead, or worse, scrap. Yeah. Have I ever told you that I never cared for any of you? No, we just sort of guessed that when you came to the railway and started treating us like a crap. Well, I hate everyone except myself and the Express. Let's see. If I was a little blue tank engine, where would I be if I was buried? You didn't see up ahead was a huge pile of snow. Went straight into it. James, stop. Look ahead.
What ahead? Holy...
James was stuck in the snow. Luckily, his driver and fireman jumped out before the crash. They were okay, but poor James's paintwork was no longer splendid. This stinks. So what? And what ain't you so gonna still? It's so cold. But his stupid mumbling couldn't make anyone hear him. Someone help me! It was no use. James was already stuck and looking like a popsicle. He was in the middle of nowhere, so yeah. I don't think no one's gonna help you, James. Thomas, well, where could he be? Oh, it's no use. And the other line was blocked too. It was going to go back until he heard. Thomas, don't worry, I'm coming. Thomas, how did this even happen? I can't hear you. Don't worry, I'll try and push you out. Come on. Edward, I'm so cold. Thomas, let's go home back to Titmouth. What about that Christmas tree? What Christmas tree? Well, I was delivering a Christmas tree, and it went down the other line. And it uncoupled from me, and I fell down in the snow. And then all of a sudden it started snowing more and more until I was completely buried, until you helped me, of course. And it went down towards Wellsworth. Wellsworth? That's where Duck went. That's the way Duck took when we separated to look for you. And all I remember was hearing that Christmas tree going down the line. Come on, we have to go after it. Here he comes. Thomas, hurry up and get in front of him. I'll get behind him. Right. Please, someone help me. Hey, look, I got this. Now slow down. Alright, everyone break. Yeah, we did. Now come on, guys. Let's bring this tree back to Knapford. The 3 engines puffed into Knapford with the big Christmas tree. Where have you 3 been? I thought you, Doug, Edward, and Tucker were gonna find Thomas. Did, sir? Well, Thomas, didn't I tell you we'll worry about the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve? And that's a week from now. Yeah, sir, well, I just wanted to do something special for now. Don't you throw your butts at me. You knew that I told you not to bring the Christmas tree. Beg pardon, sir, but you just went straight to conclusion about why Thomas brought the Christmas tree here. Not at all. Are you okay? But we literally risk our lives just to save Thomas. Yeah, sir, and it's almost Christmas. We're supposed to be being nice, not mean. Well, Edward, you did almost scare Stormhead half to death when you all left for a couple of hours. So he has the right to be however he wants. Shut up, Gordon, I'm not talking to you. We just appreciate that Thomas brought the Christmas tree here. Fine, but no more leaving without my permission. Yeah, sure, whatever. So a few workmen were called to unload the Christmas tree off the flatbeds. Put it right in the middle of Knapford. Conveniently, Nia also brought a truck that had the Christmas tree star on it. And the star also glowed. I'm glad Edward and Duck came to save me, or I would have been a popsicle. I also had Tucker help us. Wait a minute. Tucker! Speaking of Tucker, where is he? And where is James? He owes me coaches. Fine, got all that heavy snow off of me. Thomas. It's me, James. Tucker, help me, please. Well, you're not exactly Thomas, but you're his brother, so I guess the same applies. Come on, James, you have to be a hero. Soon you can get that express. No, I'm stuck. Not again. Dude, we're stuck. This stinks. Help me.